Alright, this is actually like a kind of like the same video but a new video because we're gonna go inside, which was supposed to be the main video, but I want to show you all some new updates. So I really haven't been in here too often. I've kind of peeked my head in here 3-4 times because I didn't want to start a bunch of problems and then have this all torn apart and that, so I waited. So we're gonna explore together. Here we go. Right off the bat, this door right here is hard. It's hard to shut. It's really hard. And I do realize, right off the bat, you know, all these old cars, they need the pins. You know, everybody lets them go unless the next guy fix them. That's me. So, let's see. Get this straight. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Nasty. Look at her. Look at that dog. Alright. Yep. Pins for sure. Need some knobs. Let's check those strikers. Oh, damn. No striker. There's half the problem right there. Probably. Alright, let's go. Let's try this. 3. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Not even close. Let's try it again. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Alright. So kind of a groovy shut. No woman's gonna want to do that. We gotta fix that. This is where the women get in and out, right? We gotta make that smooth. So immediately rolling with this, we're gonna check our gap line. The funny thing is the door pins are hanging, supposedly, because it bounces, right? But that door is shifted up. You see that? You see the line? It's shifted up here and it gets lower down there. But it should be backwards. Like that gap should be over here because it's falling in the back. Because the weight is on the top hinge. Being if that's worn, it's gonna, right? So, why is it like this? It should be like this. Scooby-Doo. So, take issue on that. Runs up. It's already tight over here. That scares me because that should be low. It's got a nice line on the front line. Right there. Okay. So maybe she is falling a little bit right there. Yeah. So if I replace this one, it's gonna kick it up a little bit, right? And if I do this one, it should kick it up, which should put that in the right area. But it's gonna shove all this up more, and then that gap is gonna be stretched. There's gonna be a huge gap there. I think there's some bolts up front. We might have to put the hinges in, loosen those bolts, and shift that door a little bit to fit those new pins. The problems are more extreme always on this truck. You touch this thing and if you like to play with trucks, this is the one for you. Here we go. Alright. So that's that. We got some man and window holes, I suppose. But somebody maybe put power steering in here. I'm not sure what happened here. So we don't even know if those work. I gotta go and take the day and see what works and what doesn't. Alright, shift our attention on over here. I got the, we got some tape. We have lots of tape and foam. We got tape and foam. This is gonna be exciting. Oh boy. Alright, hold on. Let me see if I can zoom her in. What do we got going on back there? We got temperature gauge. Check that throttle linkage right there. Those cables. I don't know about on the Chevys, but on the Mustangs, they like to stretch right there. And sometimes you gotta put like a clampage on there to take the slack out the draw, and then you have a bunch more throttle. It's crazy. Yeah. In my Mustang, I'll be like, sometimes when I'll be putting it down, like it was only opening like 70% because the throttle cable wasn't pulling it all the way open. So when I adjusted that, I had a full throttle, and oh man, yeah, that was worth the mod for sure. Oh, we're gonna work on getting a headliner in there, maybe. We gotta get that trim, I think. We gotta find this trim right here, and then we gotta get a headliner. And I think I'm gonna custom make one from the junkyard. Yeah, a black, gray, maybe. And if I could get the trim, that would be great. If I could find like some cool old classic Galaxy trim or something, you know what I mean? Run some holes in it and make it fit. That'll be pretty dope. That's a full headliner. I'm gonna have to tint these windows. And I'm gonna pull this carpet because I wanna see everything. I wanna see her butt naked. We got new locks already, so we're gonna definitely put those in. I got taped up my ashtray here. We have to figure out how that sucker boings back, and he wants a USB, so sorry about that, I wasn't watching the camera. He wants a USB, so we'll, oh man, let's try and rip this off. Let's go take all the paint with it and make it all crazy. Shh, let's do it together, players. Let's do it together. You guys can see what I see. We'll go slow, pull back like this. Right. Everybody's gonna be like, yeah, he got stupid. Look at it. Gross. I knew it. I should do this later. Oh man. Yeah, no, see, I told you, everything I touch is it creates more work. As you think it's just pulling off tape and cleaning it up. Now, if I use goof off, I'm gonna rub the white out of this dash, and he's gonna have to paint the whole dash, and it's gonna turn into a nightmare. And then I'm gonna be all anal about everything, and I'm gonna start detailing the dash, carbon fiber, and ordering more parts, and it just turns into a nightmare. So, all right, let's go to the other side. I'll have to come back, y'all. You have to roll with me. Close everything up. I was gonna get busy, but this Texas, it's fixing to get hot. Real hot. She's out here in the dead sun. And I'm not feeling it today. I'm kind of frustrated. I'm upset at the radiator thing. All right. Yep. More locks. Don't be looking at my plate, fool. All right. Here we go. Rocker chest. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. It's funny that the passenger side is actually looser than this one. Definitely needs them, but I would have thought this one would have been hanging bad. That front one though, right there, was really got some shove in it. Look here. That's not my camera. That's the dough. I'm just glad there's not a batch of rust like right here. He's like, "Can you fix my pins?" You know, that's nice. It's got a real nice setup here. The base of this truck is amazing. Just needs all this work. So yeah, same deal there. Manual windows, possibly, maybe one time. Let's see what's going on there. We got the reptilian door panels. Pretty cool. Let's see. Should we start from up here and do this side? We got some microphones. It's the FBI or something. Some tracking, and I don't know what that goes to because it's got this old school radio in there. I didn't know that this had that kind of technology. So that's interesting. All right. Definitely gotta lose the construction screws. Not big of nose. Got a sheet metal screw. Got this cool ass steering wheel. It's got a little cracky in there though. We can make that cool. Yeah. Sometimes when they look like they're driven, it's a cool look. Yes, sir. You gotta get that yellow out of it too. Yes. I don't know if it needs a new switch here. He says that his wipers worked. I don't know yet. It's got a new wiper motor, but I see those wires down there. They almost look crimped. I don't like them. See those? So we're gonna change that blinker selector anyways, because when you go up, obviously they don't activate bad contacts or something. We're just gonna throw a new one in there. I don't know about those wipers, so I'm gonna out hook the battery up and see if they actually come on. And I don't know if I would just change the switch. I think it'll be fine. We're just gonna do the insides. Maybe I'm not sure if it has a clock spring, maybe it does, but whatever it takes to get the horn to work and the blinkers and the wipers to be nice and reliable. So that's gonna be fun. We're gonna get a new dimmer switch here. Doesn't that say wiper right there? Or is that wiper fluid? I don't know, I'm not a Chevy guy. I wonder what that means. It looks like wiper fluid to me, if I had the guess. We're definitely gonna get a new multi-function dimmer switch here. This is a very important part. At least it is on all the Mustangs that I do. You know, I always tackle those right out the back. They have a lot of controls to everything. So, anyway, rolling downstairs. Got ourselves this is where it always gets fun, because if people put alarms in, it's just it shows people's character. Yeah, it's always a show. But he said he had some popping in his stereo or something. I can tell you that connector right there is not a good idea. Okay, alright, come on, baby. Come on. The carpet looks like maybe it was new, so that's cool. That padding looks kind of newish, and there's no doo-doo on it, right? Rat doo-doo, so that's awesome. Let's see what we got going on up there. Oh my god, you guys get a better look than I do. Ooh, man. Fun. Let's see. Alright, what is it? Bundle. Joy right there. We got some zip ties. Okay, so somebody's had their hands in there. They've been playing with all them wires right there. I think that's the stereo. Oh boy. I'm hoping that's the stereo, and they're running speakers with all those. Yeah. Let's see what we got. That puppy look okay. We are gonna put a heater core in here. Oh, is that a wire trying to connect in there? That wire looks kind of. Who's that? A little positive sucker right there. What's he up to? A little wiener. Alright. We'll take a look at that later. What we're gonna do, we're gonna strip this carpet out. We're gonna get everything out. Whoop. Hell, hold on. Hold on. Let me get this right. We're gonna strip everything out. I'll get the seats out. Strip the carpet out. Hook the battery up. Get a good look at things. Start flipping switches and checking gauges. And seeing who's alive and who's not. And then we'll go on recovery state. And then we'll just rebuild from there, from the bottom up. We'll probably put some sound deadener in here for them, so it sounds nice in here, stays nice and climate control. I've never done a heater core in here, but I'm willing to go all the way because I'm awesome. And I think it's the reliable thing to do to start fresh. It's because I put the blower motor in there too, so we need to make sure that that vent switch up there is kicking over that blower thing. And I mean that heater core vent exchange. I watched it on YouTube, and from the looks of it, I'm having doubts. So we will definitely update you on how that's going to be a whole separate deal. Heater core video C10, you know what I mean? So got some more sheet metal going on there. I don't like the gauges even crooked. There's some DNA samples. Something's gone down in this truck. See that? Why is there hair under there? Alright, we got a giant amp wiring. Yeah. Wonder where that guy goes. It's a big old bundle of lonely wire. We got a light bulb running down here. Look at there. There's a light bulb in here. Oh shit. Wow. It's like one of those kids circuit board setups. Cool. Alright. Wow, you guys are discovering a lot. Oh, look at that. Look at that thingamajiggy up there just hanging 10. What are you doing, little guy? Shit. Alright. Alright. Come on. There we go. You know, using this camera and kind of getting it done like this really helps me out. I've already seen like 4 situations in this situation. So, I see empty fuse holders. I see one, they look active. I think there's prongs in there. I can't really see too good. I have to review this video. Not sure. 1, 2. Check all the numbers and go over all those. Make sure nobody's goofing off in there. Yeah. Alright. We got a bundle here. Looks like I'm really not seeing the alarm issue. I found an alarm speaker in here, so I was scared. But I'm not seeing too much of an alarm issue. I got a fuse that goes nowhere to nowhere. Hopefully that's just for the stereo. Boom. Okay. Alright, I got a damn ground going from a gigantic blue wire into a splitter which goes up to the abyss. Huh. Alright. Sucker. Should I challenge accepting it? This truck needs me. You know? At this point, I'm like a field medic. I need to get on a mission and hook her up for all you Chevy C10 guys. This one's for you. I'm a Mustang guy, but you know, you help me, I'll help you. Alright? Maybe one day he's selling this be yellow, so I'll fix it right, okay? So, bam. Well, should we keep going, or let's wrap this up. Let's play with this. Back here we got some kickers. Nice. Those look like, those may be 12s. Shoot. Maybe 12s. Got the Diablo amp. So 2 kicker 12s, I believe, and a Diablo amp. I don't know, it says 20. Oh shit. Does that say 2800? What? That's a gigantic amp. My goodness. That's I think a 90 amp alternator. Like, this guy is really like, you know, on that stock alternator, boy, with them, I don't know, what are they, 12 gauge wire or 10? Maybe 8 gauge wire going to the power strip. I don't know, man. Maybe want to downgrade that amp a little bit, bring some of that. You don't need all that. But we'll talk about that later. Alright, we're going to cut free of this one, boys, and come back. Honestly, I'm a little bit frustrated with this radiator thing, and I got to deal with it. They want me to stab a damn screwdriver through it, or hit it, destroy it, or whatever, and I'm upset. I'm upset. The way that is going down is just, I mean, it sucks, you know? It just sucks. But anyways, we'll holler back, and love y'all. Be good. Stay kind. Out.